Hi, welcome to or back to my channel. There are some noises going on outside. It's like some popping sound. I don't really know what it is. There have been some noises like around me for the past couple days. I figured I'd just record anyways. I once again started recording with no particular plan. I hope you've been well. I've seen like videos of people doing this kind of like snappy motion. That's Mimi. I don't feel like I'm really doing it right. They look like they're like snapping. And I'm trying to do that quietly. So I don't like I don't know, I didn't say that too close to the mic. And I don't know, I still tried to make that a little bit quieter. Maybe I'll bring out where did I put them? Okay. My tiny scissors. So I don't know whether to say recently, because it had gone on for kind of a while, but I had like fallen into like a slump where, you know, I pretty much would only do like the bare minimum. I would clean my place, and I would clean myself, and I'd feed myself and cook a little bit. Only very simple things. And I wouldn't really study or didn't work out too much. The most I would do would be like go for walks. But I wasn't working on any of my projects or didn't really try to do any language study or any of the other things I'm interested in. I didn't train very hard. And even when I would clean my place, you know, I would kind of procrastinate and be like, oh, well, I'll do these dishes later. And I don't know, I think at the time I thought, I like, oh well, I don't feel very good. I'll, I'll try harder tomorrow. But then, what they say, it's never tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is always the day ahead of today. And so tomorrow never came. And I don't know. I think I don't want to get stuck in that cycle. There was a time before I fell into a slump where I would train pretty hard. I used to wake up and do burpees until I couldn't move, and then immediately do that again as soon as I caught my breath. And then I would go for a run until I felt like I couldn't move. And then I would run back. And then I had this sledgehammer that I used for like a sword drills. And so I would do a couple hundred practice swings with my sledgehammer. And then there was another point where I wasn't doing that, but I would study for about 14 hours a day. And I did that, I want to say, every day for like a month, maybe a little more. And there's another point where I would work on my project for like a similar amount of time. And that one lasted for a few months, and I think that's not the way to go about it. That's too extreme. But I think if I can find a balance, I know that my limits are like pretty much just like the actual physical limits of my body, right? Like I would work on something until I basically just needed to go to bed, minus like time for eating and sleeping. And so knowing that my limits are like pretty far out there, I can just not not do that, and instead do like a reasonable amount of work, and hopefully I can do that without burning out, because I don't want it to be reliant on motivation. And I think this is going to be a really good time in my life to try that, because I don't have any motivation. I don't feel good. I feel not good. I feel slumped. I feel like spiritually faded. And so I think if I can still live in a way that I think feels beautiful, I'll be happy with that. And I'll really know, that even when I'm totally slumped, I can still do it. Well, that's what I'm hoping. I've been starting on it for 2 days. We'll see how this goes. I don't want to I don't know. I haven't. Like tried to set any specific schedule for myself or find anyone to hold me accountable. I just want to. Let's see if I can. I can just raw dog it. Self-improvement arc. I had this poem that I wrote. If you can call it that. Or maybe like a mantra. I don't know. Anyhow, I guess something like this. My thoughts are the poem of my life. My words are the song of my life. My actions are the dance of my life. And it's called choice art, which is kind of a pun. You know, like a fine pick of art, but also your decisions are your art form. Your life is your art. Well, actually, I originally wrote it with like the generic one, you know, like actions are the dance of one's life, but I started saying it with my thoughts and my words, so I just rolled with it. If you've been someone who's been listening to my videos, or if you found just this one and listened until now, thank you so much. Peace be with you. Let me be greatly blessed, loving kind.